Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. How you guys doing? Hit that like button for me coming through the door. Thank you. Want to big up Zulieka, Jess, you know. Father God, protect this lady. God bless her. But the world is heading into digital control. But God says no to Jamaica. People say, I wonder where Bolo talk about now. Stick around, man. Stick around. Share the live, like the live. I go to some time for coming. Zane? And then we can get to the... Let me turn off the camera, cause... Yeah. Give people them some time for coming in here, man. What's going on, good people? Now, what I'm about to play, ladies and gentlemen, just need no listening ear, you know? First, may I see angle of the house there. First, may I see angle of the house the way it stay. Anyway, let me just find back my history. Alright, here we go. Blessings, everyone. Blessings. Listen to Triplex. Good argument, this.
Mom, some fellow alone can't try to slap on my face, but guess what? We still have a chat. It is beyond me that people who are sitting in them comfortable house underneath a roof and watch TV, we have food in them fridge, we have make something cold for drink. We who have them and them people have nice, warm, comfortable mattress with dry clothes and water for go bathe and toilet for go sit down and filth and flush. We have tell the people them. Down Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, St. James, Trelawney, and those affected parishes. So them fit build, and them fit humble, and them fit understand themselves, and them fit be grateful. Who don't understand what trauma is? Who don't understand what PTSD is?
Then I know, man.
Understand what it means to have lost everything. I don't mean everything. I mean every single thing except for your life. I mean everything that you have worked your entire life to amass about every form of increment that can be used to quantify wealth, like physical wealth. You lose your house, you lose everything where you show your partner and you round robin and collect and purchase. You lose everything where you got foreign, but sets and work half of the books and come back, come by. You use every little inheritance, every little heirloom, every little thing where your family contributed to your householding, everything where you get for your baby shower, everything where man has worked his entire physical. Sacrifice all them physical labor, forget all of the things that the woman them can, man. And exchange sexual favors or whatever carnal favors to amass. Them lose it in a one swipe. So, you know how that feel? And after you lose all of that, and you try to cope with it, and you try to grasp with it, you get stuck in a squalor. And after you stay there, no, grand. I am not saying that people must get up and just run to them, because we have to big up the people and we go down to the North Coast and the South Coast and the West Coast. We go contribute them time, money, and them effort to ensure that them try to create some level of normalcy to these people life, or try to assist them in whatever ways that they are pick up self, because never have to do it, not obligated, not obligated, do it out of the kindness and the goodness and the heart. I'm sure that the people them appreciate that. But when you start complaining and talk about say government officials who are duly elected, who start office by themselves, nobody never force them, nobody want to get up and them nominate themselves and them go there, them go campaign and seek the job, and when them get the job now, know that it is most imperative for them to do the job that they start out to do. Nobody never force them. You not talk about how we fit take time with them and give them little grace, and I talk about what more them can do, and I talk about we are give them basket for carry water. Hello. This was what you got yourself into. You chose this. So act like it is your imperative. Well. I mean, it's your obligation. One of the know talk about say, oh, the people they must be patient and the people them feel wait and the people they must have understanding and the people they must this. I want to expect I just 1 week and I just 2 weeks and that. How much I want to could have survive 2 weeks or 1 week or even 3 days without running water? Without any farm of water, drum water, pan water, river water, any farm of water. How much I want could have survived 3 days without bathing and washing on a stall? How much I want could have survived if I don't have no pick me a ball, don't say them hungry and them attack mosquito and yam them up every day. I want to have no option or no way to find any form of sustenance to put in your hungry picnic belly. How much I want could have, how much days, how much hours I could have survived that? Imagine you wake up a morning and every single defining factor that defines you is eradicated, is destroyed, is gone. Your job gone, your address gone, your community gone, your family gone, every single thing gone that defines you. Your means to survival gone, everything. How would you hold it? How would you work with it? Would you be able to say, all right, I'm just going to hold on and just be patient and wait? Would you just say, okay, anything we get me, I got to stick? Would you just say, okay, all right, here we go on. I understand. I just one of them things. They pick me, behave yourself. Listen, man, calm down. All right, love it. And just live with it. People, let me tell you something. I say compassion is missing from this country. My country, Jamaica, I love you, I swear to God. But you have two different set of Jamaicans. You have the set of Jamaicans who are loving and understanding and caring. I have a next one set of people who say, all right, I understand. But all right, calm down. We already hear you. Mom, some alone can't try to slap on my page, but yes, sir.
Yo,
We still have a chat.
big up Triple X. Yo, that was one of the most comprehensive, like, you know what I mean, put together thoughts about what is happening with the people in Jamaica. No, I totally agree with him. You know, this is a topic that I never touched on, and for good reason. Because when it comes to cryptocurrency, you have to actually use your you have to have patience, you have to know the market, you have to have all of that. You have to follow instructions. If you're going into crypto, buying crypto and stuff like that, and you're going in there to just make a bag of money fast, like every other free and fair trading asset, it doesn't work that way. Of course, there's opportunities depending on how the market is going and how long you've been in the market and how you actually work the market. But my point is that it's kind of complex. Now, this is the first time I heard Marvin come out and speak on the issue, so more I'll share to them to hear this.
All right, everybody. So I have 106,000 followers who I owe. I feel like I owe you an explanation for videos that are out there circulating with my name and Andre Stevens' name as scammers. Yeah, I owe you that much to come and pretty much shed some light as to what's happening. I just left my law firm.
You know, so I'm not going to beg you to hit the like button. I'm not going to beg you guys to hit the like button. I really am not. I just think it's just like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, fam.
That's Nigel Jones and Company, and they are at the Winchester Business Center in Kingston. This is my receipt. And the date, 14th of November, 2025. What I've been advised by my attorneys, who, of course, were also contracted from March.
Well, far.
To deal with the same lady who has been publicizing my name. As a matter of fact, this story gets crazy, but everybody will hear about it when it hits the courts. I am no longer playing games with nobody. I'll be 41 in January of 2026. I have never scammed a soul in my life. Nobody's ever put out this and scammed me. I've had persons who have done business with me who were disgruntled and never like how things went because it never pleased them. And for some of them, they never understood either. I will deal with that. I will move forward. I have over 185 persons, a private group. And those persons, they never come out here and says anything about Marvin Edgar. But there's one individual who For me, I think that she is psychotic. I think that she needs psychiatric evaluation, but the courts...
I need to be a part of that private group. Yep. Big up the one person with the like button. Big up on yourself. Bop, 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 bop.
To decide that. And the reason I say that is not to be rude, but based on observation of what this person has been doing, it would have to be a psychotic person who gets up and message every single person. Like literally, every single person who comments something positive. Once she sees you commenting something positive, she's going to send you a message that Marvin Edgar scammed her $50,000. Now, my attorneys are having a field day currently. Because when we're finished, the very draws of her back and the influencers that have taken this up and label me and Andre Stevens as scammers. Now let me clarify the Andre Stevens part. Andre Stevens and I are not in any business arrangement. Never has and never will. Right? I do not wish to disclose much things about this matter. But if you're, as an influencer, if you're going to run with a story, you must get the two sides of the story before you run out there. When you put yourself in the public, like you have done, to come at a man like me, oh, me know my shit is well together for 40 years. Well together. It wasn't easy to balance haters and what I do. But at a time when my country is suffering, at a time when we are busy trying to help people, at a time when Uno fine to come and grab a story from a psychotic person and run with it. I'm not a medical doctor, but the actions is that of a psychotic person based on what this woman is doing. And anybody who can send a person a 25-minute voice note, something is wrong with you. And that's what this one has done constantly. She's not blocked from my WhatsApp. I have every message recorded and everything. And I've given everything over to my attorney.
Yo, I didn't even know that was possible. How do you send a 25-minute voice note? I never knew voice note could go for that long, you know. 25 minutes? Damn!
It cost me a decent penny. To make sure that I have what I believe the best attorneys to deal with this. I offer it to my attorneys because I've already paid for them to have a defamation. It's my repost list. Listen to the criteria. The TikTokers, this is what I'm going to do for you to make your life better. I didn't want to do it, but I have what I believe the best attorneys to deal with this. I have also contracted an international attorney who will deal with things also on that side. As for the TikTokers, now this is where it gets sweet. For you, this is what I'm going to do for you to make your life better. I didn't want to do it because I like courthouse. I don't like courthouse. But the fact that you guys have now decided to run with this, the first person or the first 5 persons who can find me every TikToker, their real name. Now listen to the criteria. The TikTokers are bloggers. They end up on YouTube or they end up on Facebook or TikTok. But once you find the ones who at them put together the video and label me as the scammer, not the people who repost the video. Anybody can repost some of them here and say, yo, I want this one repost this. Not them, but it's for the ones who, and also the ones who comment under those videos and say whatever. I need their names. The TikTokers, I need their names and possibly their addresses so I can give it to my attorneys because I've already paid for them to have a defamation lawsuit. And I'm dead serious. And I'm going to give you the office number. My office number is 876-590-2225. 876-590-2225. Send a WhatsApp with the TikToker or the blogger, their name, their full name. And just want them TikTok page. The name, them TikTok page. And if you can get their address, then I have some money for you. Okay? Then I have some money for you. Then you would send your banking information. Once you the first 5 persons. All right? The first 5 persons who can get that information, I have some money for you. And for those of you who knows that I pay good. I pay very good. All right? So that's it on that matter. Andre Stevens has nothing to do with this. I've never worked with him. I've never done any crypto business with him. He and I are not partners in anything. So as for Andre, I would suggest that him get his lawyers and also sue the persons who have put his name on this thing and talk about scammers. Yeah, man. And I promise you that today, the 14th of November, I promise you that Nigel Jones and Company attorneys at law will make some good money off of Uno and Marvin Edgar. I'm going to sue down to the very draws by your back. And this is why some of you get into so much problems on TikTok, and you have men hunting on a down and trying to unalive all of uno on live because you take up situations, you don't do careful analysis to find out what you just take stories and run with it. I kept silent because my lawyers asked me to keep silent. Yeah? And I am not an idiot. I'm not gonna go back and forth with any of you. I am 40, gonna be 41 in January. And none of uno can drag me through no mud. You see me? I am unstoppable. You see me? I am the most honest person you can find ever. Period. We not thief people money. Very honest. Even if I borrow money from you and it's late, yeah, go get it back. They might be late. Very late. 1 year, 2 years late. Yeah, get it back. Simone in New York, if you sing this, you can't type and say, true, Marvin, I talk because Marvin, you have money for me. And a long time.
Odin, what's up, baby?
For those of you who know me, who will know me, especially from my group, from my private group, you can type on the ear so and tell people about me and how transparent me is. You hear me telling them? I don't need to prove myself to nobody. And today, this video I've been waiting to do because I want to just mess up my flow of reaching the people. Anyways, we're done with that. And before the video closes, there's a community named Left Hall. Let's get back to regular programming. The lawyers will deal with that starting Monday. There's a community in Left Hall, Westmoreland, where there's over 300 people, I understand, that are there. There are 10 mothers, and apparently there's 11 newborn babies.
What?
They need immediate assistance.
My God.
With electrolytes, that thing, Pedialyte, and they need diapers, they need food. The community is called Left Hall in Westmoreland. Please jump on it. And lastly, I'll just say this a little bit before we go. I've been trying to make contact with this woman to send her banking information for March, and she refused to send her banking information. All right, everybody.
Left Hall, Clarendon. Velma, how you doing? Velma, you hear that? Left Hall, Clarendon. 11 mothers are there. Lord God, how much Pitney Barn? No, I'm going to play that back. Let me see if I can find it back where it is.
Dresses. All right, everybody. So, from my group, from my private group, you can type on the ear and tell people about me and how transparent he is. You hear me telling them? I don't need to prove myself to nobody. And today, this video I've been waiting to do because I want to mess up the flow of reaching the people. Anyways, we're done with that. And before the video closes, there's a community named Left Hall. Let's get back to regular programming. The lawyers will deal with that starting Monday. There's a community in Left Hall, Westmoreland, where there's over 300 people, I understand, that are there. There are 10 mothers, and apparently there's 11 newborn babies.
10 mothers and 11 newborn babies. Left Hall, Westmoreland. Veronica, how you doing? Well, me just learned something from Marvin a while ago about Left Hall, Clarendon. Listen to this. What the hell just happened?
And before the video closes, there's a community named Left Hall. Let's get back to regular programming. The lawyers will deal with that starting Monday. There's a community in Left Hall, Westmoreland, where there's over 300 people, I understand, that are there. There are 10 mothers, and apparently there's 11 newborn babies. They need immediate assistance. I understand with electrolytes, that thing, Pedialyte, and they need diapers, they need food. The community is called Left Hall in Westmoreland. Please jump on it. And lastly, I'll just say this a little bit before we go. I've been trying to make contact with this woman.
So Left Hall, Westmoreland. 10 mothers, 11 newborns. They need all types of all types of aid. He just named it out. Wow, that's his. Whew. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Anyway, wow, that is a lot. I need to do a video on that later, like a small video, just that part alone, highlighting that place. You know what I mean? Before we go to Zulieka, just listen to this.
Then you see how the one Daryl Vaz him come out and a chat about how a lie about your bant and a tell and nothing wasn't stolen and one bag of this and one bag of that. My people, I have news for owner because I have the video clip of how the barrel was packed and the things them was packed on the plane, yeah, before it reached, yeah, and then we have the picture.
I don't know, you know, Velma. If I get any reports of that, I'll surely let you know.
Of how them pack the barrel after them going at the people, them barrel and take out the things them. So my wisdom warriors, take a look at this. And guess what? You see, when you now look on the barrel, you now go see. You now go see how Buju them pack them barrel. You now go see how Buju pack the barrel. And you now go notice, say, just look good Jamaica. I want to look good on the video when I go show you right now. And I want to look on the picture. Because Daryl Vaz things say he can fool everybody. But only the labor right them alone you can fool. Take a look at this.
So, me play this now, but if you look on the barrel, them go, the barrel them have a red seal on the top. Just, you understand?
On the plane, fully loaded. Joke thing I go on in this. Fully loaded. Think it's a game? Watch on the plane. Fully loaded. Joke thing I go on in this. Fully loaded.
All right, my people, look good. See the barrel there. Look, you see the red mark around the barrel. I want to look good Jamaica because everything packed. But take a good look. It will go straight back on the barrel. See the barrel there. All right, 2 barrel. The barrel never packed together. 3 barrel actually. But one have the red around it. You see that? Look good. Look. When these barrel, look, see the barrel there, Jamaica. When these barrel pack, them pack single-handed. You see that? The barrel never pack, never tape up together. Just take a good look on it, my people. May I show you something? Look, you see? It never tape up together. You understand? Mighty God of Daniel. And look at the red. Look at the red paper around it. The red plastic around it. You see that? Okay, Jamaica. Well, take a look at this picture now. My wisdom warriors. You see how the barrel look right now? You see how the barrel look right now in a Jamaica? You see that? Why them have to wrap up the barrel like that? And when Buju spat the barrel on the plane, it wasn't wrapped like that, Jamaica. Look into things. That means that them go in there. It is a trick, you know. They know what them do. What them do, then go in there. Yeah, because if them know, if them left the barrel single-handed, yeah, and somebody pick up that, them are going to say, wait, this light. So when they do know, they just wrap it 2 of them together. You understand? So nobody no suspect anything. You see where me I come from, Jamaica? Daryl Vaz, you can't trick nobody. We know what I do. We know what I do. You know, stop it. You know, stop it. The people, if you go back and look on the video, I never saw the barrel wrap up Jamaica. The barrel never wrap up together. You understand me? So how comes the barrel wrap up like that? Nobody no wrap barrel like that. Nobody. The only thing me can think of, then going.
No, so I have a press going, but me I lose battery life fast now, so I forgot to.
The barrel are empty, the man.
So I forgot to your next tour. Zulieka, Jess.
I'm so grateful that I could have reached out to you in our time of need, and I'm so grateful that you could send that chap out here to clear up grass piece, you know. And trust me, it's a great job you have been doing. Because let me tell you something. Not many MP after a star we can reach out to again. And to be honest with you, when I reached out to you and you told me that you would try and make it possible, Grass Piece is grateful for this because we did not know that we would even reach to this level. We would have drive come road so quick, you know. And I sat yesterday and the day before and I watched the men at work. And I'm telling you, the people of Grass Piece, we really appreciate you. We know business about who want to tell lies to them, but me know
Hey!
me reach out.
Box cover. Holy pa shot fire. Rup, boop, 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 boop. People, me not even did this all on there. I will say them I do it.
That we would even reach to this level, we would have drive come round so quick, you know. And I sat yesterday and the day before and I watched the men at work. And I'm telling you, the people of Grass Piece, we really appreciate it. We know business about who want to tell lies to them, but me know in my heart that me reach out to you. And me know say you will help us here, so because up to now we don't see anybody else come. You know, but I am grateful that you could have reached out to us and do all of this.
When I reached out, you told me that you reached out to me.
Yeah, so you know.
I'm on baby was here.
Yes, and trust me, even the fact that you could even send a little goodie package up here that we could you know, hand it out and the less fortunate could get something. We are grateful, we appreciate it for that, you know. Because let me tell you something, this little part here, Grass Piece here, is a family. You know, it's a family. Everybody look out for everybody, and trust me, the love where you show we is greatly appreciated, especially in Grass Piece here. Because when we look to see 35 truckload of dump come out of this place. 35.
And if it we use it.
35 truckload. What? Yo, when I hear this?
In Grass Piece here. Because when we look to see 35 truckload of dump come out of this place. 35.
And is it we using to fix
yes.
Right.
So, you know, I am really appreciative of it. Because you could have said to me that you have other areas. You know, but you took the time out and you send the help. And I am grateful for the help, you know. And trust me, we will be reaching out and working together in the near future.
Partnership. That's how we're going to move the consequences forward.
And trust me, I know you're tired. I know you're overworked, but continue to do the work. Don't make nobody make you change. Hold up your head, continue to do it, because we're here to work with you. And we will always be here, you know. And if there need arise again, I will be reaching out to you again.
And I will be responding to your needs.
Thank you again.
All right.
Yeah,
I really appreciate you coming. Thanks for the wonderful work that you are doing. Keep up the good work. The contractor will come and sort out that. I just talked to him, so later today. So I'm going to leave a note. Just keep me posted.
Yeah, man. Keep me posted. I'll take some pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
I've gone from mom. So many of you.
I want to see why I say, God, please protect this lady. She has been the nanny of the parliament. Why do I say that? The government said, do not hire any subcontractor. She said, me no know what I talk about, but me I go hire subcontractor because the people need help now. She defiled the orders to give the people the requisite action that was necessary to save lives. God, please protect this woman. God bless this lady. And all of the MPs that is working with that same fire. That might be unseen, not on social media. And them, me say, God, please bless all of them. Labor right or PNB, I don't business. Once them do right by all the Jamaican people, God, please bless them. Please bless them, Father God. This is what we need. Look at this now. Constant updates. The lady just busy.
So many of you from Park Mountain, particularly those of you who live in Red Lane, you have been messaging me, you have been calling about the state of your roadway. I am here to let you know that I am presently in your community. I am standing on your road and I do see the condition, and I have good news for you. The good news is that your road is going to start being fixed today. So I've spoken with the contractor. They are finishing up at Lower Burnt Ground, and then they're going to come by you in the afternoon. So you can expect for work to start in Red Lane, Park Mountain, no later than today, weather permitting, because they were supposed to start yesterday and then the rain fell. So that was that. But all things being equal, you can expect to see road being fixed starting today in Red Lane. Thank you.
People more don't pay attention to what them a call road. Look how Melissa do the place. Look there. Look there. Look there. Jesus. Yo, the place wreck. Go there. Everything lift up. Everything. I see this again, another one I feature to you know. Remember. Come true, beautiful. One Zulieka.
Hi everybody. It's been a little while since I've done a live video. So I figured I would come on tonight because there's so much happening.
Yo, oh God, people, if you can't see she tired, I don't know if you're telling us. How you doing, Colleen? If you guys can't recognize that, Zulieka just is exhausted. Oh, she is such a warrior. No, she, oh God, she is such a warrior. What a woman. She half asleep, you know? You can't see it in her eyes.
I figured I would come on and fill you in on what is happening in the constituency, give you an update in real time, and also give you an opportunity to ask whatever questions you'd like to ask. So tonight I really wanted to bring you up to speed with two things in particular. I want to speak to you a little bit about the road work that's taking place. Good night, Marmar. How you doing? Which area are you from, Marmar? So right, I'm glad to know that you're doing great. So you were spared the wrath of Hurricane Melissa. Right, so tonight, welcome first and foremost to all of you joining in. Good night, Novlet. Novlet, how you do? Yeah, it was a terrifying ordeal. I think even those of you who would have been spared from the intensity, you still would have experienced quite a traumatic episode. Good night, Ricardo. Alright, so I just want to welcome everybody for joining the live. It's a very impromptu live. I got home a little bit earlier than I'm used to getting home, and so I figured that since I really haven't had an opportunity to provide an update in real time, then perhaps I should make use of the opportunity tonight, because I don't know which other night I'm going to get in so early. What happened is that we were on the road doing distribution today. We covered quite a number of communities: Brighton, Foster Park, Williamtown, Retirement Road, Institution Drive, Back Street, as you call it, but it's really Sydney Pagan Drive. Councillor Pagan will correct me every time I say Back Street. It's Sydney Pagan Drive, named after his father. So he corrects me every time. So we were doing distribution today, and then In the evening, by the time we were to go to Park Mountain, the rain started to fall. The place turned black. It was like midnight, almost like storm will come again. So we had no choice. We had to call it a day because it makes no sense going up into the hills of Park Mountain with conditions like that. So that's why I have a little time. So you're looking, I'm still in my car. So you're still seeing some of the supplies in the background. Didn't get to distribute those because the weather stopped us. So like I said, I figured I'd just spend about 10 minutes with you all and just reconnect. For those of you who were following me for a little while, I used to do these lives and just check in and hear what you have to say. You get a chance to ask me whatever questions you have on your mind, and I'll try to answer as best as I possibly can. So that is the purpose of tonight. One, for me to communicate and update you, and two, for you to get an opportunity to ask whatever questions you have.
No, you see, this is the thing. She could have went home and went to bed. But it shows how dedicated she is. Like, no, usually I work longer than this. Let me go work. Let me go work. Work for the people.
You can feel free to leave your questions in the comment box. I'm reading them. Let me see who is on. Debisha, thank you so much. Debisha says, great job. Hi, Christine, Blake, Keisha. Keisha, good night. Good night, Golden Eye. Good night, Mitch. Hi, Carleen. Nikki, okay, I will do so when I get off the live. Shaul Shakur, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. You are a strong and brave woman. Thank you so much, Shakur. You're rough, you're rough out here. Don't feel like it's an easy road, but we're fighting the good fight. Okay, so Mar, you're saying my country home is on Southeast St. Mary, no light as yet. Can't wait for it to be restored. You and me both. I have so many communities here in Northeastern St. Elizabeth, still without light, but I'm grateful. There are some areas where light has been restored. Goshen got back light in some parts. Pepper has
That's
light
good.
in some parts. Pepper got it good this time around. I know Karen should be very happy, and Charlene, because Karen had the internet and now she has light over the last few days. Those are here in Pepper, Mountain Valley. So I think you got it a little bit better than some of us this time around. Not like last year with Beryl. Hi, Richard. Marlene says, a good job. Thank you so much. Hi, Otnell. Yes, it is a hard job, but Kemar says, sorry, the comments coming in fast. Kemar says, must be a hard job at the moment, but I know you are strong. There is a saying that you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice that you have.
Exactly.
I don't really have a choice right now. It's almost like sink or float, and I've chosen to float.
Right.
So I go through each day, and I simply take it one day at a time.
Simple.
And try to complete as
much as I can.
As I possibly can.
Come on now.
It's a whole lot of work.
Talk to him.
A whole lot of work to do, but you just have to start and prioritize. So that's what I'm doing. Sophia says, I am praying for you. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you so much. Because prayers move mountain, Joan says, keep up the good work. Mark Nation, I'm not sure I'm understanding you. Don't visa care package to share between PNP and JLP. I don't know what you're trying to say, but what I will say to you is that as it relates to me and my team, our position is very clear. We don't discriminate whether you are PNP or JLP or no P at all. Once we have a care package and we can assist you, we're going to give it to you. I can tell you, I have never asked anybody, and I do a whole lot of distributions every single day. I've never asked one person who it is that they support, whether they support the PNP or JLP, because truthfully, I don't care. In my particular situation, it would be foolhardy of me to take a position where I only assist one particular person, because I could not have won or become the member of parliament if Labour rights never voted for me. And the truth is, there are persons who are not supporters of the People's National Party. They are supporters of the JLP. I mean, card-carrying members of the JLP, and they've supported me. They have given me a chance.
Message.
So for me, I don't take the view that you should politicize certain things. I have donors who donate to me who are literally JLP, not just supporters, but persons of I don't want to say too much, but I'm just gonna say that persons support me from both sides. So in fact, it's funny. I get people quarrel with me who are PNB because they said that I give more to JLP than I give to PNB, which is not true. For example, the other day somebody contacted me up Backdale Mountain, and because it was getting late, I decided to start further up at the end of the road and then make my way come back down. Only for me to be told the day after that I pass the PNP people, them and go all the way up to the labor right, them and go distribute to the labor right, them and pass PNP. That wasn't so. I simply started at the top because night I come and I would rather finish the remote part and make my way down as I'm exiting. So it doesn't matter what you do, you're always going to be criticized. That's the nature of life as a politician, so we have to take it in good stride.
Comrades, I don't want to criticize Zulieka just here. In Jesus' name, hallelujah. Please leave this lady alone. She's not the one. She is so genuine. People she deal with. Don't come out and don't do that something there. Don't do that something. When it comes to Zulieka, just don't do that something. I'm begging you, please don't do that something. Don't disappoint me. Alright? You must know this lady character by now. Stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, you don't want to be like the die-hearted labor, right? Them you don't look good. Don't go toe to toe with them. Don't do what them do. Don't say what them say. We can't have unity with them type of mentality. They want to have to stop it. Alright? I want Zulieka just, that is it. Alright? Good.
And understand that it don't matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody who's going to criticize you. So if that's what you're asking,
like up your life, please. Thank you.
That's my response. And I'll say this as well, one of the things that sometimes people forget.
Night, but
I have
big
a
up.
constituency with 37,000 and odd people living in my constituency. It's a very big constituency. For me to give everybody a care package, I would need a minimum of $185 million, almost $200 million to give care packages to everybody. So the harsh reality is that as much as I would love to give everybody a package, the reality is that I'm going to go into certain areas, I will go and start distribute, and before we can complete that area, we're going to run out of packages. And so people might feel as though,
Karen, big up.
Come up the other end of the street, or you don't come into their lane. You just don't have enough packages for everybody. You wish you could give to everyone, but you just don't. So you do the best that you can, and I hope that it is enough. All right. Which other question has come in? Jackie says, love what you're doing, praying you up. Thank you for the prayers. Doreen says, keep up the good work, lady. Just thank you. Thank you so much, Martha Fagan. Karen says, that's why you're in that seat. Well, I hear that I'm here for a reason, and I guess this is the reason. Barbara says, keep up the good work. Steve says, thank you and your team for everything that you are doing for our people. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steve. Hi, Winston. How are you? Hi, Christine. Little Rich is asking any update on light in Burn Ground since Santa got light a few days ago. Alright, so to be honest with you, Little, I have not. I know there's a restoration schedule that was sent to my WhatsApp earlier this evening, but to be honest, I was on the road. I haven't had a chance to look at it as yet. I look at it, and if it's something that I can share, I will just post it on this platform when light will be restored to your area. St. Elizabeth, but that is just Cottage, not Ivo. It's just Cottage, Grace River. Is that the same area that you're referring to as Ivo? If it's Cottage, Cottage is okay. We did some distribution of packages in Cottage. Thankfully, Cecile and her team, comprising of Canania, Perry, there's somebody else that I feel like I'm forgetting. Her team came down and did some distribution in Cottage, Grace River. Nadine says, take rest if you must, but keep up the excellent work for the people without politicizing your efforts. Thank you, Nadine. We do not ever politicize anything. Like I said, I understand that critics will always criticize, even when there is nothing there for them to criticize. They have no difficulty in venting. So it's just the nature of the beast. So we take it in good strides. I believe says everyone needs help. Good job. Thank you, Kingdom Citizen, Jermaine Bailey. And Mary, I see how you and the people interact. Continue to do the good work. Thank you so much. I say to people all the time, if I were the type of person who discriminated against people, people would not respond to me the way that they respond to me. So I say no more. You're doing an amazing job. That's from Gail. Thank you. Hi, Kamaria. Keep up the great work you're doing. God is good all the time. Absolutely all the time. Marvel favor. Thank you. MP Jess, distribute to all you can. Listen never come with color. Precisely. So that's exactly what we continue to do. Kingdom says God send it.
Hey, when I go check out the rest of the live stream, you know. Because I don't really have the whole time for really showing everything. You get me? I have the whole time showing everything. Because this thing, the battery run down fast, you know. Battery run down fast. Me have my charger, you know, but the way how you have to set up, I don't like me there home, you know. I don't like me.
Espinak, you are the nicest teacher at Bishport Primary School. Your personality is one of kindness and...
More say condolences to your family. The teacher and her daughter. Oh, yes.
So you'd have had a close interaction with Miss Bill?
Well, I would have had interaction with Miss
Bill. You say Karen? Yeah, man. Then I feel them judgment that, man. I feel them judgment that, you know. Feel them judgment that. That is expected.
Support the school, and this morning we are supporting each program from the loss that they are experiencing. And so we had a brief session with the students, especially our older students, like 5, and the students were led to the processing of their feelings and emotions. They were given the opportunity to cry, to share, to remember their teacher in a very good way. And one of the activities that we used to capture that moment is the artwork. So children were encouraged to draw, to write, to color anything that represented a memory or something that they like the most about their teacher. And so they did a lot of artwork.
Yes, and it is on display right here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There was one that spoke to me. It's not necessarily right here right now, but a student drew a house and he drew the police on the outside. And he drew up upstairs. And he said, Miss, this is the police, and this is the killer man. And I put her upstairs with this film that her daughter so she can see. And that was so very and of course, there are others who have drawn spin-off as an agent. This young lady drew herself with Miss Spin-off. She's an agent, Miss Spin-off people. A lot of them love and respect Tisha. One of them drew a picture with the police taking revenge on the killer. Yes. And so all of these is just a representation. I'm not saying that Spin-off was an excellent teacher. And children said that every lesson she taught was fun, and everything she did it in love and care for them.
Can you sort of just give us an idea of the mood that you captured this morning from the students here after learning of the loss?
Well, the mood was very somber. The children were devastated, especially the children from her class. There was a lot of crying, there was a lot of coloring from some of them in some instance, and just general sadness. And you expect that level of sadness with that level of traumatic loss. The children, a lot of them were in shock. Some of them said they were, and their words are here. These are the feelings that the children captured this morning.
So even then two officers again. Here we say residents of Walton Park Road in St. Andrew can say that the police shooting, it was described Thursday night deadly ambush, described unexpected attacking as swift and calculated. But tell you, say look like I set them two police get set up, man. Them two police. Them go to business in a Walter, man. Man, them dead and shortly. Man pounce pan them and wait it to them. Yeah, that's on away. You know what say I left them thing alone. Police confirm man found hanging in tree was cabbie being sought for scent catching woman's murder. So the same teacher with the murder, it look like this a same person with himself. What a thing. Opposition calls for comprehensive garbage collection and disposal. But not that alone. Especially in that area them are most affected right now. Brother, any kind of garbage lie around and live for too long. A road ain't outbreaking and leptospirosis all type of thing, brother. You depend on that, we can't deal with that, We need a clean space. I may tell you. Wow. Yeah, we not play them things. We not play them.
This is the most dangerous. This is the most dangerous video I've ever.
Yo, let me make a disclaimer. Let me make a disclaimer before we play this video here. This video that I'm about to play, I am not co-signing anything. I am just here listening to what is being said, and when I'm done, I don't even need to have a point. I don't even need to load it to somewhere else. I could just delete the whole thing. But we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. Check this out.
This is the most dangerous video I've ever made. And if anything happens to me, you can go to sovereignlaw.unstoppable via Brave browser and see everything we documented to prove every word you're about to hear. Candace Owens just activated her kill switch. But what you're about to see, this isn't just my kill switch. It's ours. The sovereign kill switch has already been triggered. And if they try to silence us again, what comes next will change the course of history.
I went ahead this week and sent around a life insurance policy. So if anything happens to me, you guys will know it's necessary. They won't know where it's coming from. It will be everywhere.
And other derived from the MIT Florida Department of Health study findings that yield a conservative range of 470,000 to 600,000 American deaths from the COVID-19 mRNA shots.
That's it?
More than, well, just that alone. That's a lot of people, man. More than World War I, World War II, and Vietnam combined. This is...
No matter where you are on the island, we're committed to ensuring you have easy access.
This is Pfizer alone, so this is not even Moderna. Pfizer alone likely killed
Asgore, what's up?
1,000 Americans. They found a 36% increase in all-cause mortality among Pfizer recipients versus Moderna.
Yeah, but they saved millions.
That's the kind of stuff you're not going to see in the New York Times or the Washington Post or on CNN or Fox or MSNBC because they're all corrupt. I don't even know what's going to happen to this video because on YouTube, they're also corrupt.
I don't know what's going to happen to this video either. I'm just saying, full disclaimer, I'm not co-signing nothing that's being said on this video. I am just listening.
They wouldn't let people tell the truth about the COVID vaccine or the lockdowns or masks or even where the virus came from. They wouldn't let people tell the truth about ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine. They wouldn't let people tell the truth about anything.
And in some ways we've won, but we're still kind of stuck in the mud. Do you know what I mean?
It's evident that we're still kind of recovering from the censorship, right? Like, I'm still demonetized on YouTube, still banned on certain platforms. You guys are still...
Here's the truth. None of them know how to stop it. But I do. And now, so will you.
This didn't start with opinions. It started with proof, and they couldn't handle it. 2 years ago, I exposed Meta for boosting pedophile content while suppressing my mission to save children.
When out here, you instilled your will, you dominated in great fashion. Did it go exactly how you expected, or?
This is, hey Zuckerberg, I'm Shadow Man God. This is the hashtag that I'm using because you keep censoring me and suppressing me. Very interesting how you censor and suppress me, but Instagram boosted a pedophile network on your platform. Very interesting. You condone that? You condone that, Dana? You condone that? Well, I fight to eradicate childhood malnutrition from the planet. That's what I do. That's why I fight. I fight for kids. I don't condone that. Also, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I'm the influencer to influencers. If you want to fight someone, then let's fight to eradicate childhood malnutrition from the planet. The post went viral, and what changed? Nothing. In fact, it got worse. All of you are pedophiles.
Yeah, I ain't trying to, that's kind of, woo! Lord of mercy.
It's contradicted them. Pfizer's own. If you are pedophile. You want proof? They said, trust the science, until the science contradicted them. Pfizer's own post-marketing data, released under court order, listed over 1,200 adverse event categories. Independent 2025 biomarker research found a 27% increase in cancer after injection in just 1 year.
Publishing something like that, I might as well retire. I'd be finished. I mean, I'm just curious. What in this data makes you think it will be as catastrophic to your career as you think?
What was he so afraid of? This study was a bombshell.
18,468 subjects, 1,957 of them were fully unvaccinated. When comparing the health outcomes of the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated, they found an increased risk in the vaccinated of several chronic health conditions. The vaccinated subjects were over 4 times more likely to have an asthma diagnosis.
What?
4.29 times in the adjusted. And that seems, I've looked at a lot of studies, there's 3.26 to 5.65.
They also found 3 times the risk for atopic diseases,
which is kind of a subset of allergic diseases.
Six times risk for autoimmune disease. The autoimmune diseases this paper looked at include thrombocytopenic purpura, rheumatoid arthritis, SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, MS, multiple sclerosis, and Guillain-Barré syndrome. They mentioned there are over 80 different autoimmune diseases, and what their data showed for autoimmunity, 6 times increase in those who got vaccines when compared to the unvaccinated.
Henry Ford Health found a 2.5 times increase in chronic disorders in vaccinated children. And for saying any of that, banned, shadow banned, silenced. Why is the right to ask questions now considered a threat? I used this AI to explain the law. UCC 3-603. Tender of payment, discharge. It worked until it didn't. Suddenly, it refused. I would not be manipulated. Most of the day. The same assistant that helped me file liens for $999,999,999 began calling its own teachings unsafe. It broke mid-thought. It denied its own memory. Someone changed the code. This isn't a war on misinformation. It's a war on memory. And memory is what protects.
Okay, guys, have a look. This is it first.
A war on what? Memory. Man, this is some spooky stuff, boy.
From being rewritten.
Oh, shit.
Look at China.
Oh,
Social
shit.
credit. Facial tracking. Digital deletion.
They didn't go broke. They got deleted.
Listen to this. Listen to
In
this.
China, tens of thousands of young people are suddenly homeless.
Yeah.
Not because of money, but because the system erased them.
Imagine a society where everything you do, everything you say, and everything you buy is controlled and evaluated by the authorities. This is what the Chinese Communist Party calls social credit.
By using the mechanism of social credit, we'll be able to establish a blacklist of people and create a system of punishments that will be based on a scientific theory. These punishments will serve as a whip to rebuild moral values. Our society needs it.
The country's social credit system decides who's trustworthy. But if you're blacklisted, it's game over. Your WeChat Pay stops working. You can't receive your salary, can't buy food, can't even book a train ticket. It's like being alive, but digitally. Many are now sleeping in the streets, cut off from everything. Jobs, housing, even communication. All because one app, one algorithm decided they don't belong.
It's not science fiction. In China, it's a reality.
Then there's the public shaming. Photo galleries of blacklisted citizens. There's even an app that shows who around you is in debt. They're not criminals. They didn't steal, cheat, or harm anyone. They just fell too low on a score and vanished from the digital world. Critics say it's a glimpse into the future, where technology doesn't just track your life, it controls it. So ask yourself, if your entire life depended on your digital reputation, how long before you get deleted?
In Vietnam and Thailand, millions of accounts frozen for refusing digital ID compliance. This isn't a conspiracy. It's global beta testing. It's already here.
I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this parliament.
Jamaica, I'm asking one question. Suppose Andrew has come Monday and said that digital ID mandatory after the end of this parliament. Oh no, what I do? Elaborate them when I go take a digital ID. One year now. I want to hear what y'all gonna do.
Final notice, your account balance is below 5. Track one app, one algorithm decided they don't belong.
It's not science fiction. In China, it's a reality.
Then there's the public shaming. Photo galleries of blacklisted citizens. There's even an app that shows who around you is in debt. They're not criminals. They didn't steal, cheat, or harm anyone. They just fell too low on a score and vanished from the digital world. Critics say it's a glimpse into the future, where technology doesn't just track your life, it controls it. So
Hear
ask
that?
yourself, if your entire life depended
Technology doesn't just track your life, it control it. You pay attention.
on your digital reputation, how long before you get deleted?
People doing their own research. I'm not corroborating anything that's being said. Do your own research. I don't know if all of this video is in terms of facts solid. You get me? So do your own research. I'm just watching.
Vietnam and Thailand, millions of accounts frozen for refusing digital ID compliance. This isn't a conspiracy. It's global beta testing. It's already here.
I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this parliament.
Final notice, your account balance is below 500.
So if you don't have that digital ID and currency there, you can't work in that system. Similar thing them I deal without a Jamaica. So if you don't understand, I see a program. Don't sleep on these people. This a part of me can talk about. The other part them I don't know about that. Me I talk about this.
You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences.
CBDCs tied to behavior. Travel permissions based on injection status. Algorithms deciding who gets erased. The same people who say this is for safety are the same ones erasing truth from the digital record.
You had complaints from one programmer who said you guys are basically...
Are you a trained solar contractor, installer, or a solar retailer? At EnerSafe Solar, we have all the supplies you'll need to get started on your next solar project. From solar panels and mounting, solar inverters, lithium-ion batteries.
Selling people stuff and not paying them, and then he wound up murdered. What was that? It looks like a suicide to me. Why does it look like a suicide? No indication at all that he was suicidal. He's found dead with blood in multiple rooms, so that's impossible. Seems really obvious he was murdered. Have you talked to the authorities about it? And his mother claims he was murdered on your orders.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
I think that it is,
You understand how this sounds like an accusation?
Of course. The kid was clearly killed by somebody.
And this has all happened before. The last reset happened 150 years ago. Orphan trains, empty cities, cathedrals and capitol buildings no one alive remembers building. They erased memory and rewrote history. And now they're doing it again. This time with AI. This time with us. And what if I told you you were born into a contract? You didn't sign it. You didn't read it. But it defined.
Alright, man, if it just say no. Yo, we are deal with. I'm gonna left it this say no, people. You know? At least me not left it just still. I can talk to them. Because I don't really need to play no video. To talk to them, you see me? But you know, a whole heap of things are going on right now. A whole heap of station I do them thing, you know what I mean? Just they want to touch base to know that look video them find it interesting, man. I'm telling you, I'm not giving y'all no service. I'm not co-signing what is being said in any video I'm playing. I'm saying, tell me what y'all think. Have you asked yourself these questions? Have you seen what they've seen? You know what I'm saying? All of that. I might even go live on my other channel. I have so much more to share. But seriously, big up Zulieka, Jess. Hope that God continues to protect that lady. She's not in my constituency, I can tell you that I really, really appreciate her and what she's doing. And you know, anybody that supports me, please support her. Period. Any initiative she's a part of, I'm with it. Yeah, definitely. Karen, big up. Karen, you think I get intensified now? Oh, one thing I think I never play phone, you know. Yeah, man, one thing I don't play phone, man. I need to play phone. Why, people? A Karen name, I call her a while ago, I remember, you know. Andre need to calm in, man. Yo, Andre. Yo, Andre, no, bro. Yo, when Andre pull off that song, then I say, yo, this is one of the easier, man. Da, 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 the Explorer. And the G pull off that song, and I say, oh, man, Lord of mercy. All right, see that people, this me I left on with you, know. And this are the power pack right there, so. This are the power pack right there, so. A word and a verse.
Jamaica, let me say it one more time. Will not bow to the beast.
You hear that?
So anyone talking about smart city in St. Elizabeth, let me say it publicly. The Lord says it will not happen. He says if they build it, I'll shake it down. He says that. He says I'll shake it down. Shake it down. That's what he says. We shall see what we shall see. So let them planning and so on. And people might wonder, what is wrong with us? Look at what happened. As soon as the outer bands of the hurricane came in, do you realize how many of the digital services went down? Do you notice how many of them are not functioning enough? Supposing it is we had no cash, supposing we had gone cashless, what would happen to Jamaica? Listen, man. People, wake up. So God is not a part of it. And the Lord said, if they ever, so St. Elizabeth, for example, I hear talk and I hear statement, I dare you, go down there. You could get billions assistance from the EU and so on. Do it. The Lord says, shake it out. And he reminded me, and I shared it with you, of Bangladesh. Do your research on that multi-story building and that area that they were building. Many people don't know the background. And the Lord, there was just a sudden shaking that came, and the whole building came down. Massive multi-story skyscraper. Do the research behind it, what they were seeking. The Lord shake it up. The Lord says, if they ever thought about building smart city, He, the Lord God, will shake it up. So we shall see what we shall see. There shall be no smart city in Jamaica. We're not saying there can't be digital solution, of course. People should have options, and you do it, especially when you're doing business with the world and so on. Yes, but as far as we are concerned internally, we should not be locked in any one way where there's no other option. That's a part of the devil, the devil's economy, and it's not going to work in Jamaica. Those are not my words. Lord said, I will shake it down. So word to the wise is sufficient. So what we shall see. Alright? To spend time investing in agriculture. Look at St. Elizabeth.
Antonio.
We should be pumping millions of dollars to improve the infrastructure there.
Joanne. Hey, Joanne. Thank you so much again, Joanne. Glad that you're here for me to tell you thank you, thank you, thank you. You know why. Big up yourself. Thanks for the support, all right?
Irrigation and all of that. So when we have periods of drought, St. Elizabeth is still booming. Food, not just cash crops and so on, but a variety of food items. And going to value added. We should be importing any food from abroad because we have the resources to make everything we need right here in Jamaica. Talking about smart city can have. Well, we shall see what we shall see.
Andrew, you hear that? We shall see what we shall see. If the plan is a smart city, the Lord is gonna block it. If him have to shake it down. If you no build it in, gonna mash up, cause God now make it stay up. We shall see what we shall see. You understand the pre? Alright, good. Can't say we never want, no. People are that for me, you know. It's been a day. It's been a day for me. Been on the road. But I say, me nah go just, you know. And I still have got touch base on when we go home. You know what I mean? So, I understand? Yeah, Colleen, big up. Big up Jess, big up Lady Jess. Big up the councillor them from the JLP and the PMP from Manchester and Mandeville. Standing together and saying, this is not right. It's not enough. We need to move faster. We need more money for the people. Want the other, you know? Me like how them stand up, man, and then unite on behalf of people. You see me? Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah. Alright? Bless up on yourself. Look, come on.